Hey guys, it's Martine. It's Martine. It's Martine. I feel like I can relate to vampire because I live this life where everybody is awake during the day and I'm asleep during the day and I'm awake at night and I'm used to it. So I just worked all week. My week ends on a Friday, so my cutoff is Friday, so it looks like I got 2 days off, but it's actually 1 day off because my week ends on a Friday. So I worked 6 days straight. It was 5/12, 1/8. But I am very happy. God has really, really blessed me. Like every year, He blesses me with more things, and I'm just like, dang. He just be doing some amazing things, and I'm just like, God, you are so like, this is so crazy. I mean, there was years when I was just sitting there like wondering like, when are things gonna happen in life for me? But I just kept hoping on God and took every opportunity, and I did not compromise myself with anything that is not according to the doctrine of the Bible. So I worship Jesus Christ and I believe in the Bible 100%. So I'm very happy. I just got a new nursing job and it's so amazing. I was looking at, I remember when I got, okay, first of all, I'm blessed. Like, I've come to a point where like when I started off as a nurse, I mean, I wasn't being paid great, but I remember being so grateful because I had never seen so much money in my life. And, but like my whole nursing career, I've come to a place where I'm climbing. Every time I leave a job and acquire a new one, I'm always being paid $5 to $7 more. Sometimes it jumps up to $10 more. Like every time it jumps up that much. So I've come to a place now where I make more than double what I initially started with in nursing and even more. Like double what I started with plus like a $5 more. And I'm actually now in the 6-figure income range. And that's not even from my overtime. That's working 4 days. That's working 4 days a week, and I don't work 4 days a week. I work 5 to 6 days a week. So it's like a 6-figure income plus maybe, yeah, well, I'm not trying to describe my salary. But the point is, coming from little jobs in college or little jobs I had growing up to being an aide, to being an LVN, to being an RN, and then having great jobs as an RN. It's all been God's blessing and everything has come in its own time. So God's always blessing me with new and great things. And I cannot stop but to praise Him because it's really Him who makes who makes all things possible. He's helped me lose more than half of my body weight. Imagine going from 320 pounds, to being this. And it's funny because when I used to pray and God used to give me dreams, and in dreams I look like this. I actually look better than this. So I believe that I'm going to reverse the clock and age backwards and all the other great things they say just because that's what He showed me in dreams. And I'll tell everybody, I'm like, someday I'm going to be a small person. And I was no wishful thinking, but I was just believing what He showed me. And so I'm glad I did. I'm glad that I kept my hopes on God because if I hadn't, I would have been dead by now. I was starting to have medical problems. I hadn't been diagnosed yet, but I had problems that I knew could have taken my life like instantly out of nowhere. I didn't have any chronic condition. I had, of course, morbid obesity, but yeah. But, and like I said, all who wonder how I did it, I did everything humanly possible. But the first thing I did was go to a doctor and acquire medical help from a team of professionals. You know, I do not underestimate doctors and what they're capable of doing. They're capable of doing a lot of things. I just don't think they know everything, but they're capable of a lot of things. There's so many great treatments out there, and I encourage everybody to go get them because we don't need to die. If you need a kidney transplant, you get a kidney transplant. Whatever else you need, you get it. I mean, if you need a surgery, you get it. You get whatever you need to do to survive. My first goal was not to be a model. My first goal was to survive, to live the next day, to see my family, to make a family, to build a future. And so, and I felt like, no, in my lifetime, I had fought too much and I wanted to live. I'm a person who enjoys living. To end up settling for an obese life, taking my life. And I did not want to go out like that. Like, I did not want the story of my life. Like, if I ever have a funeral, to be like, well, she just couldn't stop eating. You know, she loved food, food loved her, and, you know, she met her end. I didn't want to go out like that. So anyway, all that stuff aside, I love beauty. Beauty loves me. I believe that everyone is beautiful. Like, I've never met anyone who's beyond hope. It's just that what it is people don't believe in themselves, and then people compare themselves to others. But I believe that every person is actually beautiful and beautifully unique. And some people are more beautiful in their personality. Like, there's people that I meet who have such a great personality that I can't get over their personality regardless of what they look like. Like, the personality shines as a form of beauty to where when I see them, my mind thinks of them as a pretty person just because the beauty on the inside is so extreme, you know? Not everybody is outwardly extravagant, but I think a lot of people look up to people who are outwardly extravagant, but they don't want to try for themselves. But it works for everybody because I'm just like anybody. The only thing with me is I don't have a lot of skin problems, but I look like everybody. You just have to try your best to look decent. And I'm not really wearing makeup today, just a little bit, like a little blush and gloss. But everybody has potential to look beautiful. There's a lot of things that make people look pretty, like having a, you know, qualified shape and stuff like that. And so, but what I wanted to talk to you about today was that I registered as a partner for a product called Nerium because I had been hearing nothing but great things about it and it was giving results that are outrageous. As a person who've lost like a Spice Girl and a half worth of weight, you know, when you lose weight, you're never gonna look as though you never gain weight. That's not gonna happen. But God can make things possible, and there's a lot of things out there that you could do to enhance yourself. And for me, I believe that I'm gonna look absolutely great, and I already look decent. A lot of people don't realize that I lost a lot of weight, and they don't realize problems that I might encounter, that everybody who loses weight encounter. But one of the things you encounter when you lose weight is sagging skin. So it's not extreme, as you could see. I'm in here recording something, Jojo, so excuse me.
Sorry, could you hurry up? Because I came down and used the restroom.
Oh, okay, could you use mine upstairs? Okay. Anyways, so as you could see, maybe you don't see it, but I see it. My arms is a little bigger than it should be, because when I lost weight, I have a very small frame. When I say I have a very small frame, like I can literally be a model, because when I had lost all the weight, I had gotten down to a size 2. That's very small, you know, and that's not with abusing my body or anything like that. I was just taking really great care of myself. I made time to. And so my arms are actually very tiny, they're very tiny. Even though it looks like a regular arm, it's not a regular arm. It's mostly fat. My arms are very, very, very small. They're very small. So the rest of this is fat, and although it might seem a little normal, but it's actually not, because I'm meant to be very small. And so I have a little extra fat everywhere. It comes off like a curve. I don't look horrible, but I know it because I'm a person who's very aware of what a body should look like. Like, I'm just very observant. So what happened was, I was like, oh, I need to save up all this money to go to a surgeon, but it also causes stress because when you go to a surgeon, you're taking a lot of time off for work. And I used to think that surgeries were extremely expensive just because it seems like it's everybody in Hollywood doing them. But I found out that they're not. Like a brachioplasty, I found that you could do it for $6,000. So this is what my arm looked like. Like I said, it looks like a normal arm, but I'm a very petite person. So I'm trying to figure out. My arm should look more like that. Like, this is actually my arm without extra fatty skin weight. It should be very tiny, like almost broom size. But when you tighten it up, literally that's how small it gets. So you could see that I'm very small. And that goes for the rest of my body. Like, even though I appear like a normal person, like actually more than half of my body mass is fat, because I get myself measured and I'm like 65% fat. That means I'm a very fat person. There's people who look way bigger than me who have a smaller fat percentage than me. So that means I'm fat, because fat is not what a person looks like. Fat is the percentage you have. And if you have more fat than you actually have other body mass, like it's not supposed to be that way. A female should have like a maximum of like 20%, 20 to 22% body fat. And I'm over here, I have 65. So I have like 3 times the amount. And part of it is, a lot of it is sitting on my legs. All this, half of my legs is actually adipose tissue. You know what I'm saying? So it looks good on the outside, but I'm just a little bit of a scientific person, and I calculate numbers and things like that. So I was looking for a surgeon to kind of hook me up and fix me up, because I've seen them do work. They'll take someone who looks absolutely horrible and turn them into a swan. So I was trying to find one, and I'm gonna find one eventually. And like I said, it's not expensive. Like a brachioplasty, which is when they remove your arms. If they remove the extra stuff hanging on my arm, see that? That's how tiny my real arm is. If they remove the extra stuff hanging on the arms, it's only like $6,000. So it's not a whole lot when you think about it. It may be a lot to some people, but I'm saying for what you would think surgeries are, it's not a whole lot. They get you on payment plans. And a tummy tuck, you could get it for like $10,000 or less. And I think if it was like $10,000, you would get a liposuction. But by the time they're done, you guys, you look like an athlete. I mean, they sew you up, they give you abs, they just fix you up real good. So the other thing is, I would like for them to correct my shape, because I don't have a lot of definition between my butt and my butt, my back and my butt. I look alright, but I don't look like a black girl. I'm not saying that I look like a white girl either, but I'm just saying, like, this whole area gotta be liposuctioned off so that I could have more definition. And I'm not a person who's very picky with my body, but it's just that I'm like, why not look the greatest we could look? We're gonna have one earthly life, why not look our best, This is not about insecurities. This is actually about security. This is like, I look great and I could look better, you know? We buy cars, we love cars, we care about cars, blah, blah, blah. But I bought a product called Nerium, and it basically shrinks everything. It will shrink your pore, it will erase your wrinkles. And so I haven't tried it, but I've been watching everybody else around me try it. So I got to the point where I was like, I need to try that. And I know it's a lot of money, but I need to know for myself. And so even if I am going to have surgery in the future someday, because like I said, I'd rather save up a lot of money and do it so that they could hit all the different parts that I need at one time, because it is expensive. So, but I am trying this product. It's going to arrive in 3 to 5 days. And I know that I'm going to see great results, just because people who look horrible, it just turns them into swans, and everybody's talking about it. And one of the things is, I do love that I have a baby face, but I just do want it to tighten up some more, just because I still have many years to come. And I just want to start taking care of myself right now. Even my mom's always telling me every day, you better take care of yourself. And my mom looks great because she takes care of herself. So it's what I'm trying to do. But basically, I will give you an update on that. And I just want to encourage everybody to take care of yourself. We have one body here, and it inspires everybody. Like, I feel like my story inspires people. And I don't feel like you should ever settle. Some people are like, you're 200 pounds. You came from 320. You should just settle and be happy. No, I just believe that you should just aim to acquire the best of the best of the best of the best. So, thank you for tuning in. I don't get to record a lot. I'm busy. I sleep like 4 to 5 hours a day. This is my only day off. So, I'm being generous with my time right now. But I'm grateful for my job, because one of the benefits is, ever since I started working there, I lost like 16 pounds automatically, just because I don't ever get to eat. Nursing jobs are supposed to be about eating, but I work in one of my jobs. I have other jobs, but in one of my jobs, I work in a type of ER. And so you're just moving 12 hours. It's kind of exciting, moving for 12 hours, but at the same time, it's like you don't get to eat. This week I got to eat an orange on my break, and that was like a miracle. So just wanted to share that. Love you guys, and have a great and blessed day. Bye. The product is called Nerium, and since I signed up, you could check it out through my account. I will be posting the sites whenever I post this video and other things. So I'm not making great claims yet, but I will show you my results. And so I will see how it tightens my loose skin. And so I will try it out for about a month or two. I ordered a lot of products from them, so I paid like something like $225, but that's my choice. You don't have to pay that much. It's just that I believe that me and my body are a great investment. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, that's that. Have a great day. Ta-da! There you go. There's my cola. I lost 16 pounds in less than 2 months. And so, but I plan to get firmer, so hopefully that will help me, because I'm very small. And if this product doesn't take care of all of it, don't worry. I'll be at the surgeon. Okay? Okay. Okay. Bye, guys. Love you.